Check, check. What's up, guys? Welcome, 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 welcome in. All right, let's do this. We got this Daft Punk. Have you guys been tuning in lately? We did a Daft Punk Fightstick build. Design. So today we get to build it out. Did manage to get everything that we needed for the build. Yeah, I'm looking over my list right now. We got our sides prepped. We got to do that. A little bit of wiring work to do because it's like a custom lever list, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. All right. I did start peeling some of the plastics off. That's nice. Let me get the bottom. Hold on. Let me get Yeah, we did a lot of pre-work for this build just because I've been chipping away at it throughout the week. Advancing, what's up? So this should go here. You know what? It's kind of cool, actually. Huh. Like, for the first time, I can actually line this up. Yeah, hold on. Okay. So we're going to do the hardware first. You know what? I don't even have my hardware out here. Let me go get a box of hardware. What's up, Pop? Also, if you guys could see, I'm using a new set of LEDs. Because the company that I normally buy the LEDs from, they just like stopped. I don't know if it's like tariff related, but they're just not here anymore. So this is my first time using this brand of LEDs. I had to do a little bit of testing. They do work, but there's a little bit of a leash here. So I had to zip tie this. They're white, which is different. And then this is going to be a removable bottom. So I added this removable piece. You see this here? So this can get plugged into here. This is really cool. So I had to find this like solution and make this solution. Because the goal is to try to be able to remove the bottom piece as well without interrupting the LEDs. So, you know, as we make new stuff, we got to learn, get better. Yeah. We had to definitely prep some parts already, bro. Oh, this is the bottom, right? All right. All right, so let's do this. How was your weekend, guys? Everything good? Pop, how was your weekend, sir? Vanson, how was your weekend? You guys get into? I had a lot of family stuff. That was based my whole weekend. So, okay, so I'm mounting the magnetic. Basically, these are just cabinet locks. If you guys haven't figured that out, it's what I figured works best for my stuff. I was thinking about also getting like the pressure fit cabinet locks, where they just kind of slide into a catch. But my problem with that is that just mounting the hardware to this is kind of difficult. I'll see. You didn't really do much, Pop? Nah? Just chilled out. Sometimes you just need a chill out weekend. I see, like, it's hard when I got a big, my wife got a big family. But, so, I did some family stuff with my wife's family. And then, I had to run back Christmas because my brother was away. My brother's like a pro snowboarder artist. He's like, yeah, he's kind of, that's the best way to describe him. He's a pro snowboarding artist, right? And he was out in Idaho, Sun Valley, Idaho, which is like a really fancy spot. A lot of celebrities are there, but it's really nice mountains, you know. So yeah, my brother was out there, and his wife is a full-time artist, and she actually is a professor at Yale. She's a professor at Yale, and you know they have time off because of the holidays. And she's also a full-time artist, so they both were out there. Like, my brother was like doing a double duty. He was snowboarding, and they had a workshop to do at what's that? Damn, what's the name of that famous Ernest Hemingway's like foundation, the old school, you know, OG Ernest Hemingway. Crazy stuff, man. Meanwhile, I'm over here making fight sticks. But anyway, my brother was out there, and then my mom, you know, she wanted to run back Christmas, so we basically had to run back Christmas because we didn't get a chance to meet up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was the deal. So I'm doing something new. I never usually do this. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna move this aside just for a sec. This is the first time I thought about doing this, because I usually have to like eyeball how to make these magnets fit, but now that I can actually like test it because I could lay it down here flat. See that? And I can mount it here while it's already flat, so it'll be perfect by the time I put the bottom on. Fire. Okay, so that's one. All right, let me release it. So it's like perfectly mounted already. Now let's do the other one. Yeah, first to 5. We ran back Christmas for sure. That's funny, Pop. I was about to say, you of all people should understand how nice it is to just not do anything when being busy is your default state. Yeah. Honestly, bro, Pop, that's actually a really interesting statement, man, because, like, I realize I don't know how to relax. It's kind of bad. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know how to relax. You're right, like, my default state is busy. Dude, you guys are, like... You're on the money with that. I don't know how to relax, bro. And I kind of don't want to be... I kind of want time to relax. Honestly, the only time I really feel relaxed is when I'm just floating in the fucking ocean in, like, crystal clear blue water. Just literally floating. I definitely need some of that, man. Me and wifey are like trying to figure out where to go. We have a break in February, like a little February like vacation. Trying to figure out where to go. I realized that too in the holidays. You don't know how to relax to the point I was planning my days off that have nothing to do but relax. Dude, that's amazing. See, like, my problem is that, like, so my problem's twofold. Number one, I'm like, you know, like, I'm just naturally built to always be, like, doing a project of some sort, right? So there's that. And then number two is, like, I have a small business. So it's like, if I'm not working on something, I don't have any income. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, and then that causes this anxiety. It's like, oh, what's my next project? What's my next project? You know, like, how am I gonna, like, how's the website doing? All that good stuff. So all that stuff comes into play. So it's kind of hard, you know, for me to snap out of that mode. Because even when I'm, like, relaxing, I'm thinking about, like, work. Like, you know, it's really hard. Yo, but Pop, I'm for real, I'm glad you found some time to relax, though. That's awesome, dude. Low-key jealous. All right, guys. So we have the magnetic post in. Okay, that's a little bit of busy work. I'm gonna put this on the side. Gotta appreciate it before you get kids and stuff. You working on that, Pop? You're working on... I don't know what your love life is like, but... Okay, guys, so let's do the bottom... Yeah, let's do the side panels. All right, here we go. No, you're not working on that? Gotcha. I feel like today's society is so, like, it's almost like anti-family in some ways, you know? Because it's not affordable to have kids. Well, yeah. And plus, like, everyone's got... I don't know, maybe it's a U.S. thing, too, but everyone in the U.S. has got, like, hustle culture now. You know? Everyone's, like, all... Yeah, like, I'm trying to be this, try to be that, and then all of a sudden they wake up and they're 45. You know what I mean? And they're just like, oh, yeah, I forgot to, like... I mean, if that's something they want to do, you know? I forgot, I'm an animal. Yo, what up, Trust? How are you, fam? How was your weekend, bro? You don't have a deep desire to have kids? Oh, yeah. Dude, like, I'm telling you this as a dad. It's like, it's hard for me because, like again, I'm built to hustle, to, like, you know. So it's like, one of the things you got to worry about is just finding time for everything. Because usually, what people tell you, and I don't think this is true, they're like, well, once you have kids, like, you're basically, like, not you anymore. It's like everything's about your kids, which in some sense is 100% true. You know what I mean? Because you do have to take care of them. You know what I mean? But as far as, like, what you want to do personally, it's like, yeah, that all goes out the window. But I want to say that that's not true. It's just, if you have a partner, it helps, of course. If you're a single parent, then you're kind of screwed. You know, it's either you sacrifice something, sleep, sanity, whatever. COVID messed up social relationships too. Yeah. Hustle culture is something else. Yeah, dude. It's like, I mean, it's becoming like a worldwide thing, but I feel like it was really prominent in the States, you know? Bro. You guys are good with kids for now. Trust, I don't know where you guys are in life, like your age and whatnot, but I'm a little bit older than most people, right? I mean, most people in our little scene, and you know, I have friends of my age too. I will tell you that like something biological happens with like women when they're getting close to, you know, being able to have a kid. Well, not have a kid is the best thing. You know, so, and it gets harder. So, because I've dealt with situations. Well, I know people that they waited and now they're like stressing the hell out trying to be able to, you know, have a kid, and spending tons of money too. So it's kind of like this weird dynamic. But it's how you want to live your life, you know. If you think kids are like gonna make your life, you know, is that something that you want to dedicate to, then you do that. If not, then do you. My brother is the opposite of, you know, my brother doesn't have kids. He's older than me too. Yeah, no, it's another thing. It's major life change, you know. It's like I'll tell you, like, the reason. I bet you if I didn't have kids, I'd probably still be working my 9 to 5. To be honest with you, I'd probably still be working my 9 to 5. So I'm kind of grateful that, you know, it kind of worked out this way, because it kind of like, because I would be too stressed out not to. How do I say this? I guess I wouldn't have risked the insecurity. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, because like I'm literally just a craftsman at this point. But yeah, having kids for sure. It allowed me to like. It allowed me to say that it's like, okay, like me being around is more important than me clocking into work every day, helping. You know, like it just, the work didn't seem as important. So I'm like, well, let me just do what I love, and then I can be around more for the kids. You know what I mean? Yeah, but men can have children. Like, it's more about the women, Pop. You know what I mean? Unless you find a younger woman. You know what I mean? Which is kind of cool if you're into that type of thing. And also another thing too is like kids get older. You know, like, dude, like my oldest kid's like gonna be next year, she's a sophomore in high school. You know, and like, you know, she's like super independent now. Like, she don't need us around like 24/7. You feel me? All right, let's do a little bit of planning before I lock this down. It's always good to do this too, guys. Always plan what you got, like how your stuff's gonna come together. This is gonna go like this, right? And then the PCB, we'll see where the PCB is best, I guess. I want to have this face this way, so let's see. Okay. This is the way. That's the orientation I need. Hey, your parents had the tech? Hey, Chowder, what's up, man? My parents made the tech. They made a kids in batch of 2, so the eldest could take care of the younger kids. Oh, that's smart. So you're the oldest, Pop, or you're the youngest? What you up to, Chowder? How was your weekend, Chowder? You're the youngest. Oh, that's awesome. So how old's your oldest sibling? Well, how many years, I guess? Yo, Grimlock, what's up, fam? Okay, USB port is done. Front panel's done. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. It was chill. I had a lot of family stuff, you know. I had to like do a Christmas run back. Look at this, guys. NFC tag, and it brings up one more time video. Daft Punk one more time. How cool is that? Okay. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Okay. Let's do this. Get the two side. Okay, we have our artwork for the sides. Let's work on the easy one first, which is that guy. "14 years apart." That's crazy. Yeah, that's a good gap, man. Wow, 20 years apart. Holy moly. Oh man, that's cool, man. Sounds like your parents had a good life, bro. Spartan, what's up, man? How you been, Spartan? How was your weekend, Spartan? Anybody on YouTube? I think Avanson's the only guy on YouTube that was checking in. So, yo, a couple streams, the YouTube chat hasn't been showing up in my... I use Restream.io to dual stream. And yeah, sometimes I don't get the YouTube chat. Weird. Living life. That's cool, man. What else can you ask for, right? More life, more life. Kicking butt one combo at a time. Kicking life's butt one combo at a time. But my elderly was already an adult when I was born, so she wasn't around much. Plus she's from my dad's previous marriage, so she had an entire whole branch of family. I gotcha. Yeah, it'd be like that. Hey, Sayonara's, there we go. YouTube is working. What's going on, Sayonara's? How are you? Okay, so we got the... And this is the client's name, Blip. This is a Jordan's build. I don't know. I usually use YouTube since I have premium, but I just sub to get rid of ads. Plus my name on YouTube isn't anywhere close to what it should be. Yo, sometimes you like if you're not careful, you be leaving your government name on YouTube, you know what I mean? It's like literally your government name. Plus, I don't know what it is too. The reaction, like the chat delay from like when you guys chat and when I see it and when I, you know what I mean? It's like a good 30 seconds. It's like long on YouTube. On Twitch, there's like a setting that you can like enable to have like almost instant. I have YouTube Premium too. Like for instance, if I'm watching like a tournament, if it's on YouTube, I'll just flick it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because like Twitch, you have to just say if it's like a Capcom event, you have to like sub to Capcom fighters and all that. That's crazy. Honestly, in some ways, it should be like that, Pop. Because people be getting away with nonsense that they want to be able to... Like, people on Reddit... People on Reddit are so, like... I think Reddit's the most toxic community on the internet. They're so toxic, bro. Like, people just be hiding. I remember, like, people even on the Fightstick Reddit. You know what I mean? Yo, get this. People on the Fightstick Reddit, they have a problem with me having a business around fight sticks. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, they're like, I remember I posted something, and they're like, oh, yeah, but, like, you make money off of this, don't you? I'm like, yeah, this is what I do for a living. It's like, is that a problem? And, like, for some reason, it's like, they have a weird vibe about me making crafts for a living. It's like, what, is this supposed to be only be a hobby? Like, you guys clearly know how much I love this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you think I would sacrifice a whole fucking career at a #1 tech company if I didn't love something? Are you fucking stupid and brain dead? Like, come on. And you got the nerve to tell me that I'm not, because I'm not, like, you know, for the community or something? Because I fucking do this for a living now? Like, you ever want to slap a motherfucker through the internet? That's what I wanted to do. So I'm like, I remember that convo, how that went. I'm like, yo, you know where I'm at. Like, you could catch me on stream. You could catch me at events. I'm there. You know what I mean? You guys live behind a goddamn screen name. So come check me if you really want to talk about it. You feel... Nah, but Twitter is kind of like... Twitter's like a little different. Because I hear you about that, but you could kind of... it's like... You're more tied to your username than Reddit. Because Reddit, you can even just browse anonymously. And post anonymously and stuff. And you can just make a... Like, how are you going to tell somebody how to make a living? You know what I mean? Like, get the hell out of here, bro. How are you going to have a problem with someone trying to make a living? No reason to hate doing something they love and making a little money off of it? Yo, like, in what universe does, like... someone not leaning into their hobby and trying to make that... That's actually... I fucking freed myself. You feel me? Like, I freed myself. And you're mad that I freed myself? Okay, you keep working for the man while I'm doing what I passionately love. You know what I mean? For a living. You know? Like, how you gonna... I think that's basically what it comes down to. People just jealous that, like, they're still fucking sitting in their 9 to 5. You know? Yeah, whatever. They can hold that. I know. That's actually one... Yo, Jordan, that's one of the things I actually had, like, in that comment thread. I was like, I gotta feed... I'm like, I got 2 kids, man. I'm trying to feed my family. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. So you can hold these nuts. Nah, Fanta, I'm just talking about people on Reddit. Like, they were like, I remember one time someone had commented like, oh, like, they took offense that I make money of doing fight stick commissions for people. Like, what? Like, okay, all right, sure, if you want to help your friend or whatever, that's cool, but eventually you can't keep doing free fight sticks for people. You know how much these parts cost, bro? Unless, you know what I mean? Like, you know how many free sticks I've made for people in the past? To get to the point where I'm like, hey, I think I can make a little business out of this. Yeah, the world's full of haters, man. That's really what it is, bro. Honestly, it's sad to say, but that's like the normal mode of humans. You know what I mean? I feel like you need to gain like a level of consciousness to not be a hater. But like the natural instinct of humans is to be a hater. I mean, and Jordan can tell you, or Grimlock can tell you, and trust you guys already know, like, the way I operate, like every little step that I could show you guys, and just to see like how much work I'm putting into the build. I want to keep you guys involved, but you guys see like the blood, sweat, and tears behind everything. You know what I mean? I think that's what separates me from a lot of people, because like I'll keep you way involved with the process. You know what I mean? That's my whole. That's one of the things I hold myself to. You know, just be 100% honest. Tell you where the process is, like where we are in the process, where the parts are, if they're coming, if I don't have them, what's coming, all that good stuff. I'll try to film everything for you guys just to make sure you guys feel involved with the process. Like, that's like my whole thing, and it's hours and hours and hours. But to even get to this point, you know, I doing the graphics, putting all the acrylics and all that. It's a good like 12 hours. I probably maybe more. To get to this point, plus the build, plus the photos I gotta take, you know. And I also want to make sure I showcase you guys as well, so I spend time doing content, editing the videos or whatnot, you know, making social media stuff. So it's like I feel like I bring a lot of value, you know what I mean? Like I said, I take this seriously. This is my work, so I'm going to do it the best I can. Thanks, Grim. I appreciate that comment, man. Excuse me. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. I just took a sip of my tea and, like, got destroyed. Sifu, what up, man? Sifu, how was your weekend, bro? Hopefully you got some time to rest, man. Sifu's like the hardest working dude. Sifu be busting his ass, man. Damn, bro. See, I told you guys. Sifu stay working, bro. Okay, guys. PCB, we're using combo of a GP2040 CE and a P5 boots. Blaster, what's going on, man? Yo, Canada peeps, did you guys get a little break from the cold? Seems like well, I don't know about. I'm relatively close to Pop, I guess. But I feel like we got a little bit of a break here in the East Coast of the U.S. Yeah, I know, bro. This shit costs like all said and done with tax, it's $60, man. It's fucking crazy, dude. I'm about to reach out to them fools and be like, can I get a discount? Like, I just bought 4 of them right now. Like, right before stream, I bought 4 of them for newer projects. Just to have them on deck. Because I don't even know how long these are going to last for, you know what I mean? Minus 10C. Back to cold. That's pretty cold. Made my pasta sauce refill for the month. Blaster, are you the type to do what's that? Meal prep type stuff? No, you're right, because Fahrenheit's stupid, man. You one of the meal preppers? My kids be too picky to for me to be a meal prep. Alright, PCB mounted, guys. Clean this up. I like store it in the freezer. You must make some fresh ass pasta sauce then, because like most people would just buy the bottle. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I just do the bottle stuff. All right, guys, here's the top. Six servings per batch. Nice, man. And that's just for yourself? So we're moving touchpad L3 R3 Advance and Hope to the top. Oh, yo, Jordan, I gotta reference our chat. I forgot how you want the buttons, those extra buttons laid out. I just remember the jump is swapped with the smaller button. Everything else I forgot. I gotta look at our chat. But you have that little diagram you made for us, so. Okay, guys. Fuck. This is killing me right now. Okay, here we go. Trying to just peel this off super clean. There we go. Hey, you guys hear music? Okay, cool. This is actually my music, guys. I've been like secretly like, I guess that's my relaxing time, but even though it's kind of like work, but it's kind of more like a therapeutic thing. I've just been making music on the side. So you guys are listening to my music. Yeah, drawing. Yeah, I hear you. I want to try to make some music today. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some new character announcements. That sounds cool. Yo, Ruben, what's up, man? Want to ask if wait, Jeff, what's up? I wanted to ask you, do they make cases like that for American style fight sticks? Ruben, this is my company, so I don't really focus on American style sticks. Uh, just cause like honestly, the amount of people who ask me for that is like 1 out of like 200. It's just not that popular anymore, so I don't really invest any time into it. Like, you know, like I can make something similar though. Like I can make an American style setup, you know, like using a different combination of like of parts. Like a Korean lever is pretty close, you know, or like Japanese lever with a circle gate and heavier spring, like stuff like that. And then obviously I can make whatever layout. I can do a straight 8 layout, straight 6 layout if you want tendonitis. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's possible. I mean, there's people out there that make it. Listen, I've been in this game a long time, right? There's only one company that I would just get a Moss stick, Moss, whatever. Respect to Moss, rest in peace to the original creator. But yeah, just hit up Scanline City and get a Moss stick if you want an American enclosure. And I'm not even gonna like they just did it right. So like, you know what I mean? Just respect the architect. You know what I mean? No, I get it. I get it. Listen, I'm 45 years old. I'm 45. I've been playing I've been playing at the arcades, and I'm American, right? So I've been playing since the 90s on those setups. So I understand. You know what I mean? I'm not like it's just for me. It's kind of like just a business decision because like ain't nobody really, no one asked me for that. And just get a Moss stick. You want that old school feel? Just get a Moss stick. Oh, check out these corners we made for Jordan. Super cool, right? Ruben, you know what part of the problem is, man? It just requires like a giant box. Like it literally requires like a really thick case. Talking about like 3 inches, 3.5 inches tall. That shit looks crazy nowadays. You know what I mean? It's just insane looking. And if you're as old as me, you're gonna find that like having one at home instead of the arcade, you're gonna hurt yourself quick and get like you're gonna get like what do you call it, carpal tunnel, because it's so much force to play on, like, you know what I mean, the old school hap and all that. IL makes good stuff, but I wouldn't recommend it if you care about your health. I really won't recommend it. Like, if you care about the health of your hands and stuff like that, dude, it's just I get the nostalgia factor, but if you play fighting games hardcore, like most of us in the chat, or like, you know, if you're in the FGC, in about 2 months' time, you will develop an RSI, repetitive strain injury, if you play on like super hard tensions. If you play like at least 4 or 5 hours a day, you're gonna get hurt, man, for sure. How do I know? Because it happened to me when I wasn't careful. Yo, that horizontal, yeah, straight. Yo, you guys are maniacs, bro. You still play like that with straight 8 or straight 6 buttons, like in a line, and not? Oh my god, bro. You guys are just asking to get carpal tunnel. Shit is crazy, man. That's when keeping it real goes too far, you know what I mean? You kept it too real. Yo, when I first started in this scene, there used to be a thing like 6 not 8. Meaning that like they don't use the extra 2 buttons on the end, like these 2 buttons. That was a thing. Like you would get dissed if you played on anything besides 6 buttons. Freaking boomers, get out of here. Like, I'm just as old as those dudes, but it's like, they really try to boomer you out. Yeah, that was like a running theme, like 6 not 8. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yo, Ruben, all you gotta do is add a different tension spring, and change the gate to circle if you want. But you could get a case with the layout. I've made a couple like that. I could do that. And just get buttons with a heavier tension. Like Seimitsu buttons are pretty heavy. You know, that's all you got to do. I think having a mix of both would be good. Like Ruben, what I recommend is get like a 1.5 pound spring, 1.5 pound spring, or 2 pound if you really like that heavier tension. 2 pound or 1.5 pound spring, and then just get like really punchy buttons like Seimitsu's, instead of like Sanwa buttons, or any of the you won't like the micro switch buttons that we use nowadays. If you want like really punchy buttons. But here's the thing: you're at a severe disadvantage though, because you're playing against pad players nowadays, and you're also playing against people who play and I'm not even talking about modern fighting. I'm not even talking about like Street Fighter 6. I'm talking about like if you want to play Fightcade, Like, you're playing against leverless players now who have micro switch based buttons that can parry faster than you. Frame perfect. You're over here trying to push a lever, you know, wasting fucking 5 frames when you're trying to parry. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. You're putting yourself at a severe disadvantage in today's fighting game community. There's no more parity as far as like controllers go. Listen, I know the hard way, bro. I see people. I run events. You guys know I run events. And I see young players, old players, and more than likely, like if equal skill set, usually the people with more modern setups win because like they're just more optimized. They have, you know, like for instance, like look at this setup. Like one of these buttons are mapped to a macro nowadays that's completely legal. So you're over here still trying to press 6 buttons to do the same macro. You drop one button and you drop the input, you lose now. You know, these games are punishing. So it's kind of like, yeah, well, you could get the skill to do it. Okay, cool. Have all the skill. I respect that. Like I said, I'm an OG myself. You can have all the skill, but it ain't still ain't gonna make you doing the button press faster than someone that has it macroed already. You know, and that, again, completely legal. If it was illegal, another story. Don't even bother with the macro. But all these games now, all those macros are completely legal. Perfect parry, Street Fighter 6, perfect parry, right? You know how much advantage you get for landing a perfect parry? You get a full-ass, big-ass counter-hit punish, basically. Yeah, but you don't, what, you want to lose? I'm just saying, you like losing? That's the thing, like, you like losing, go for it. I don't like losing. I'm just saying, like, you just gotta stay up on it, man. Alright, hold on, let me hit up, I gotta get Jordan's, project up on my phone so I have a reference. I need this to reference, like, the artwork. Yeah, I'm keeping a buck, bro. Listen, take it from me because, like, I'm telling you from my perspective because I actually live this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I actually live this shit. Like, wait, hold up. Yeah, like, I actually, like, you know, I see these players using, like, older equipment and just getting bodied, and they're wondering why, and they're getting mad with that they can't react to anything. It's like, bruh. Like, throw yourself a bone, you know what I mean? You can't catch up to the young pups anymore? Bro, I still be winning my locals. You know? Let me show you guys something. Look at this. Big ass trophies, guys. Don't even fit on the damn screen. Your boy still be winning locals, bro. You know? And I've been playing since 91. 1991, guys. And your boy can still win the locals. Look at these medals. Look at these medals. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's like better than metas, but fucking... Alright, guys. So, I keep grabbing this set of buttons, man. You hang out here. No, that's so crazy, right? Actually, guys, I just got an award from Capcom. Let me show you guys. Hold on. I just got an award for throwing Salty Soiree for community. For the, I guess. So this just came in the mail. Look at this. Salty Soiree. Can you guys read it? Salty Soiree Superstar. Capcom Creators 4th Anniversary Award. It is plastic. It is plastic. So yeah, Capcom recognized the work that we did. And yeah, sent over a freaking trophy, man. Like, how cool is that? Me and Patricia got it for running Salty Soiree. Just like the event that we threw. If you guys don't know, check my YouTube channel. Isn't that cool? And they're sending me a bomber jacket too. They're sending me a bomber jacket. Bro, like that, honestly, that really made my day, man. Because the community manager, she goes by Happy Balrog. She texts me. I'm like, hey, did you look at the Discord? I haven't looked at the Discord because I've just been mad busy. I'm like, no. And she's like, you guys won an award. I'm like, what? So I log in. I'm like, oh, yo, we won an award, you know? And Patty's over in the UK right now. So I'm like, and she's busy with life, you know? She's busy with life. So I hit up Patricia. I'm like, yo, we won an award. And I'm like, check this out. And she probably didn't get the trophy because it's probably shipped to her US address. But I was like, yo, look, here's how the trophy looks like. Pretty cool, right? He's lucky the prize is not a special title to use when playing Street Fighter 6. Yo, James, what's up, fam? Yo, James, just for my peace of mind and timing, what's your time frame for your project? Because I know I'm trying to make sure that I have the bandwidth to work on your project as well. So, because I know you're waiting for artwork, right? Is that what it was? One sec, guys. I just got a crazy text from... Alright, we good. Never mind. Okay. Still trying to line up all this artwork properly. Okay, so James saying we're still waiting for art. Then I got that custom knee top, potentially acrylic, and side panels, maybe March, April. Ah, okay. Yo, I just don't want to sit on your gear too much. You know what I mean? I got that lever chilling. I don't like holding people's money or equipment long. But I trust you guys, especially if I don't even know you guys. But like, you know, a lot of you guys I've worked with in the past, so that I don't mind. But yeah, I don't like if it's a new client, like I don't even want them to prepay for anything if I can't get to it within the next couple weeks. You know what I mean? I'll tell people to hold on. I'm like, yo, just hold up real quick. Okay, guys, so we have the buttons installed. Ooh, feels good. I think these buttons like provide the right amount of tactileness. They're like nice and punchy, but they activate hella fast. So I like the combination of the gravity buttons. Okay. Oh, yeah. We have a lot of custom wiring to do. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, that's the touchpad button. Now that I think about it, that's not that bad, actually. Let me think about this. Hold up. That's actually the touchpad. I thought I'd have to do custom wiring. Just I'm so used to doing the custom wiring for this, but actually not. All I have to do is do the touchpad buttons. All right. Jordan, just so you know, I'm going to wire this up default, but then in the software, I'm going to swap these buttons, okay? Because it will just make a lot more sense in the future if it's wired, you know, the proper way, but I'll go in the software and switch it. But as far as the wiring is concerned, that's what I'll do, all right? I'm going to wire it default, but change it software-wise, okay? They're on the fastest setting. They're all on setting 1, which is like super fast. Okay, hold on. I got to get back to our chat. I have to reference the. Actually, wait. I don't need to do. Wait, actually, I do need to do this. I need to know where L3, where all that good stuff is. So this is how Jordan had sent me how they want it. So touchpad is up top. The touchpad is going to be this red key right here. Touchpad's red. Okay. R3, that's green, is going to be basically the pinky. Like this. Okay, and then what else I got? Oh, L3, that's blue. L3 is actually right here. Dang. I'm going to wire it default. Just for sanity. Remember, I have to swap L3 and up. Okay. Honestly, you might be able to do it all default, and I can change the binds in the game. No, you can't change up, and you can't swap up and L3. You can't do that in game. It's okay, man. Don't worry about it. That's an easy fix, bro. I'm just letting you know how I'm gonna plan to wire it, just for you know, just so it makes sense to the PCB. I'm doing it on the PCB's end. Okay, guys, I got to do a custom. So I do have to do a little splicing. One sec, guys. The music just got all stupid. There we go. Put it back to my music. It just went off on its own tangent. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start snipping these grounds. Okay. So I'm going to use my trusty wire strippers here. Expose some of this wire. Which one's longer? This one. So this is next. Do one of your coworkers have a best dad mug? I have something like that for sure. I've been a dad a long time, man. So I have definitely like a cool dad something. Natasha, did you name the wire stripper? Oh, I see what you did. You named it a stripper name. Natasha. Is that the default stripper name? Amber? Amber's default stripper name? Crystal? Yeah, Crystal's definitely up there with default stripper name. You guys are fucking stupid. Glitter? No, so here's the thing. Glitter is like the stage name. You know what I mean? Alright, guys, coming onto the stage, we have Glitter. But like Natasha, that's her government name. You know what I mean? That's a government name that also worked. And they're just like, ah, I'll just stick with my government name. You know? Isn't there a streamer named Glitter? Yeah, there's a streamer named Glitter. A Street Fighter streamer named Glitter. Yeah, I've been working on artist for years. He's one that originally did my D&D character. I had Johnny turn to Leverless last year. I love working with him. That's awesome, man. Thank you for supporting the arts, James. You a real one. You a real one, bro. Thank you for supporting starving artists. Ow. Crystal name isn't really Crystal. Christine or something. I know a couple Crystals. I know a couple real life Crystals. So I think that's a pretty common name. Because it's close to Chris, you know? Chris is pretty common. I try. People are talented. Yourself included. I just love to support. It just dope effects. I get cool stuff. Yeah. Facts, man. Nah, I'm the same way. Like the sweater I'm wearing. I can't even talk. Sorry, guys. The sweater that I'm wearing right now is from Katana Creations. That's in our chat. He makes like custom embroidered sweaters and stuff, bro. So fire. Yeah, jonyfraze.com. Hey, Jordan, if you ever plan on swapping buttons, bro, especially on the left side of the stick, like where the directions are, because I'm doing manual wires, okay, just make sure to pull the Pull by the connector, not by the wire, okay? If you're swapping buttons out. Pull by the metal. Copy. Okay. Let's tidy this up. Do I have zip ties somewhere, guys? I think I have zip ties. Hold on. Yeah. Zip ties, where are you? Here we go. Write that down. Yeah, I'm gonna do that later today, Pop. Hey, Crystal, by the way, one of my mods in my chat said, hey, your name would make a great stripper name. Have you ever thought about that? I mean, it's a valid career shit. It's a valid career option nowadays. You know? Okay. That little section's done. Flash the top for you guys. Looking pretty good. Okay, I also have to mod this section here. I'm actually going to strip all this out. I've been, like, usually I would just buy the hitbox conversion kits, but man, there's just too many wires. Like, I'll take the 10 minutes and just do it a little cleaner, you know what I mean? It just makes like this bulky mess on the left side. So, I just stopped doing that. Save a little money. Because like those connector kits cost a ton too. I'm gonna chop this whole cable. See ya. All right. Should I go this way? What's your opinion on a cheap ass? Don't even bother, Lupo. Just buy a GP2040 from Amazon. You get way more options, way more console. Don't even fucking bother with those pieces of shit. They're so bad. They're so slow, and they give you like multiple weird inputs. Yeah, if you're trying to lose, yeah, go ahead. You know, if you like lose, again, that's our theme. If you like losing, Yeah, play play on old school American sticks. If you like losing, play on old school American sticks, and use the zero delay encoder for your PCB. Guaranteed, you're gonna lose real good. Kick some ass with it. Yo, zero delay, zero delay, and getting your ass beat, bro. And they're so badly made. Have you ever looked at, like, you ever sit down and just look at the PCB? They're such garbage, bro. You're like, what is this? And it's like D input. It's like the most unclean D input. Yeah, if you ever look at like the input, like go to what's that website? Hold on. I'll put it in the chat. Oops. Yeah, go to hardware tester. And then just watch your inputs and see how many like weird inputs you get. That's like an FPS joke. I bought a high-end monitor. You see yourself sucking? No. I'm actually. Oh shit. I'm actually like halfway serious, guys. Am I bleeding? Hold on. One sec, guys. Weird. I don't see myself bleeding anywhere, but maybe it's just lubricant or something. I'm drawing blood from... Oh, it's like ink or something. What the hell? Super weird, guys. Just in case, I'm gonna get a Lysol wipe. Yeah, there's like, all of a sudden I just saw like a red splotch, but it's like, it was like a lot. It's got to be like weird ink. I'm just gonna wipe it up because I don't want it to like mess up anything. I think Blaster saw my finger get cut off on stream. Do you remember that, Blaster? I literally like chopped my whole finger off. Yeah, you can have my racing rig if I die. Sonicon, waste of money. Whoever designed it, trying to make money. The terminal connections aren't even good. Really? That's a shame, bro. Sorry, man. Yeah, I see. Like, there's two different sets of like brands for encoders, right? There's like the Fightstick community, like myself, and then there's like the arcade scene. You know what I mean? My boy RPEG Electronics, RPEG, he's coming out with this amazing encoder that's made by Brook, but it's more for the arcade scene. It's amazing, dude. He might send me one to review. Okay. Let's see if I did this right, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna sneak this under over here. Okay, the rest of this should be more straightforward. After I do this little like left side wire up, because everything else is on the chain, so I could just plug it in. But these I had to do custom because it's like we're doing a custom leverless. All right, now we just got to wire up all the actual inputs. So I need 4. Okay, so let's see. This is left, right? So left is yellow. Let's just do them one at a time so we don't mess up. Left is yellow. I'm still curious where the hell that ink or blood came. It's definitely not blood. I'm like looking at myself like, am I bleeding? Like, I don't see myself bleeding. That was weird. You cut a ghost, man. I want to watch the VOD now and be like, what the hell just happened, man? Like, where did that come from? Okay. Left side. Left button, I mean. Left button. Okay. Down button. Down is red, I believe. Yep, down is red. This is down. And give myself a lot more slack. Snip. Maybe some overflow from the printer. I don't know, it's gotta be. It didn't seem like blood. It didn't have the consistency of blood. Blood. What do you got for the plan for the rest of the day, guys? Just working? What's happening today? Anybody off? Shout out if you're off today. How'd you pull that off? And they play Lego 2K. What is that? Buying food today? That was me last night. last night me and wifey had to go do our. See, like we shop for maybe like we don't shop for the week anymore. We used to shop for the week, but then like things would go bad and whatnot. You know what I mean? So we just shop for like every 3 days. I think that's like the best way to get like to keep everything fresh. Oh, really? That sounds fun. That sounds fun, Ruben. Yeah, Monday and Sunday. That's a good. You know why I like? Okay, this is why I like about that, Ruben. I like that because I used to work retail. I used to work at a retail. I didn't work. Yeah. I'll just say I used to work for Apple, but I worked for one of the retail stores. I was one of the store managers. So my particular location, we always are closed on Sundays, which is nice. But anyway, I think it's nice because for you, you have one day that's a weekend and then one day of complete, like everyone's at work and you're not at work. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know where you are in the world, but I'm pretty sure weekends are pretty consistent, you know, as everyone's usually off. And then Monday, everyone's back to work, right? At least in my part of the world. But I feel like that's probably like a universal standard at this point. So that's nice. So you get one weekend, and then one weekend day and one like non-weekend day. Arcanthius, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the chat. How was your weekend? Yo, Blaster, you know what's funny? I can't take any Lego game serious for some reason. Even though I heard like some of the Lego games are fire, like the Batman games and whatnot. I just can't take them serious, bro. Oh, you work in New York City? Yeah, dude. I'm right by you, by the way. I'm right across the Hudson River. So, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I used to work in Manhattan, too. I actually opened the West 14th Apple Store. The one by West 14th Meatpacking District. Meatpacking. You mess up your legs by doing tons of squats out of practice. My job had me chasing kids down. And you're sore as hell. Oh, sorry, bro. I know a couple people that got really hurt exercising. They just go too hard, you know? You had an interview there once? Nah, for real? Did you go downstairs in the elevator to the secret dungeon downstairs? Well, Pop, you're on another level. In an apartment building. Oh, the one to the right of the store, right? Yeah, I know what you mean. That's. You know what's crazy about this? Okay, like, yep, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, that we used to use that as our office, like meeting space, office space. Beautiful space, right? And then, you know what's wild about that Apple location in New York City? So West 14th Street, right across the street is Google. It's wild. It's like you look across the street, there's like a Starbucks and then a Google. You're just like, whoa. It's like tech heaven right there. Skills, what up, man? How was your weekend, bro? Planning and packing? Where you going, man? Off to another adventure? I like Skills, but Skills just be out, man. He's like, I love just the fact that he came through to Salty. I was like, he's like, yo, I'm coming. I'm like, word? That's so cool, man. I don't really have that type of luxury sometimes, man. Although I did force myself to go to Combo Breaker this year. And I hate to say it, I was like having second thoughts this weekend. I was like, I should cancel my ticket, bro. But then like I already told people I was going. And then like I think Rick expects me to be there. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. Let me FGC. I'll do an FGC weekend. Oh, you buying a house? Damn. Wait, did you already buy the house? Because if you're already packing, that's like you done did it already, you know? Closed. Okay, so it's a wrap. Like the only thing that could stop you is if then like some weird shit happens, right? Is it a nice city? Is it close by? Is it in Tampa, like Tampa area? Okay, guys. So got the grounds lined up. 5 minutes up the road. Nice, man. Nice. And you got your own space. Beautiful things, man. That's beautiful. Congrats, man. I know how that feels like. I think me and Wifey did the right thing. We actually bought our crib. Like we already knew we were getting married, right? But we bought our crib before we got married. We bought our crib before we got married. Because we knew like we were gonna get married, and then like it shit was awesome because like that was at this point like 20 years ago. Right? Like 20 years ago we bought our crib. And the shit is paid off now. It is paid the fuck off. So right now, we don't even got no like big bills. And then like a lot of people ball out. A lot of people ball out on their wedding, right? They'll like ball out on their wedding. They'll spend like $100 grand on their wedding. So we're just like, all right, well, we don't have that much money for our wedding now. We still had a nice wedding, but it wasn't like, okay, let's just fuck it. We have like all this money saved up. Let's just blow it on one day. You know, that's so dumb. Don't do that, guys. I mean, do it if you got it like that. Go ahead, but like if you're trying to be practical, you know, like save the money for the crib or like whatever, for bigger life stuff. Because a wedding is a wedding, but that's only one day. Right to Vegas, or just go have like a rent a little hall, have your favorite people be in attendance, and call it a day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Spend a bit on the reception. Exactly. Last set of wires to kind of finagle through, guys. Okay, there we go. Trying to get this to a nice spot. Zip tie. The Lord of Zip Ties strikes again. Yo, meeting time! it ain't a jonyfraze stream unless Skills got a meeting. Right? Yeah, the reception, you got it right. You know what I mean? Skills got a meeting. Like if Skills don't got a meeting, man, something's wrong. Like, wait a minute. Aren't you supposed to be at a meeting? It's so funny, man. Okay. Holy wires, Batman. I'm sorry you had to sit through this, guys. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's wired correctly. At this point, I'm just going to pray. But I'm pretty sure I got it right. Let me sneak this guy through over here. Actually, this guy should kind of go this way. Oh, shit. That's a lot of tension. I guess this is the best way. I'll give it some slack. There we go. If it's a cam meeting, Skills just got to record. Yeah, he got a recording on a loop, right? And every 15 seconds he goes, uh-huh. Yep. That's hilarious. Okay. Sugar, okay. Man, oh man. All right. What do I need? I need some foamies. We need some foamies for the sides. Let's get this going. So this goes here. I'm gonna move some tools over. I don't even need these wires. Okay. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. I hear 6, 7 so much from my kids that it's just programmed in my head now. Like when I count, I'm just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the whole point, Sifu. It just means fucking nothing. It just brain rot shit. It's just like, what? It's basically like, whatever. Or like, it literally has no meaning. It just fills dead air type thing. Or it's like, it's just like what's the best way to say it? It just feels like dead air on like some nonsense. It's like whatever, or like it's kind of just like wait until they learn about 9.5. I heard In and Out took the number out and they just skipped straight to 68. Yo, that's mad funny actually. Six, 7. Ordering In and Out. I've had In and Out maybe 3 times in my life. I'm pretty sure I had 3 times. All of it. 1 time in Arizona, 1 time, and 2 times in Cali. You can't stand In and Out? Yeah, I'm not like impressed by it. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. It is what it is. Whatever. It's just. I mean, it's like compared to other chains, I guess. And this is my experience from like a decade ago at this point. It's decent. It's fresh. I like that it's fresh. The fries are fresh. I like how they cut the potatoes and whatnot. That's cool. But it's nothing like I'm gonna go out of my way to get. You know what I mean? Our generation was planking, yeah. Just fucking... That's just mad funny, actually. Actually, wait, guys. I'm gonna pop this piece on here. Oh, whoa. Wrong rag. High school flashbacks. When I was in high school, hacky sacks were all the rage. Like, you had to be nice at hacky sack. Well, at least at the school I went to, because I actually moved away from the hood in high school because it got too ghetto where I grew up. So my mom said, "We're getting the hell out of the hood." So, and then I moved to like the burbiest burbs here in northern New Jersey. Like, complete culture shock. Like, what the hell's going on? And like, everyone's playing hacky sack. I was like, what's happening, bro? Your area was handball? Handball, man. Oh, like... Like, not on a court, right? Just like on a random wall? That's usually what I use when somebody my age are like 6'7" is so stupid. That is true. I'm like, yeah, we actually, we wasted time and laid down and put our face in the concrete. Right, Pop? we actually put our face down. Listen, I'm actually past that. Like that, I remember that, but I don't think that was my generation. My generation like got into trouble. You know, we were like 90s kids. You know what I did for fun? I skateboarded and wrote graffiti. That's what I did for fun. I skateboarded, wrote graffiti, and got into trouble. Okay, guys, so check this out. I made this, like, I don't even think I need this much space. I'm actually gonna cut. Wait, no, I need this much. Okay, I made this new system. This is new. You never seen me do this before, where I can actually connect two pieces of the LEDs, so you can disconnect them. Usually, I just leave them connected to the board, but this is the first time I'm ever doing it where you can connect it. So we're gonna try it out. Hopefully, it works. I wired it and didn't test it. So yeah, we're in for a journey. Let's see. Oh shit! I need ground. New tech. They don't got Grim. They don't got toys in the Happy Meals no more? My kids kind of like, they don't really get the Happy Meals anymore. You know, they're like, my oldest, again, she's in high school. She wants like fucking 20-piece nuggets. Like 20 nuggets, motherfucker. Yo, what's the grossest, guys, chat. What's the grossest fast food meal you've ever had? Like, I'm not talking about like it was delicious eating it. Well, actually, I don't know. Eating it, yeah. Like after, maybe not. But what's like the craziest order that you ever ate and felt like a fat, disgusting bastard after? I'll tell you mine. You ready? One time, I ordered two 20-piece nuggets. Okay? Two 20 pieces. Right? So that's 40 nuggets and a number 2. Which, I don't know if it's consistent everywhere, but a number 2, at least when I was talking about, is 2 cheeseburgers and fries. Supersized. Oh, guys, we forgot the LED. Like, tell me that shit's not gross, bro. We forgot to put the screen on. Hold on. James said 50-piece hot wings while watching The Biggest Loser TV show. 50 wings? You crush 50 wings? Nah, ain't no way you crush 50 wings. That's crazy. You can't supersize? Yeah, supersize ain't around no more, right? Because it's like too fat. You fat Americans. It's just small, medium, large, right? Oh, guys, I need to heat up my hot glue gun. Got our hot glue gun in action. Okay. That's hot gluing it up. I don't think we need any of this. We don't need the wire strippers anymore. None of this. We can put all this away. This we don't need. Okay, what do you guys think so far? That's what we got. Huh. Two medium pizzas is like maybe 8 slices. Artorias, right? That's like 8 slices. That ain't that bad. Back in high school, I had a McDonald's Big Mac 10-piece nugget, medium fries, and a drink. Nah, see? That's lightweight, Vincent. That's lightweight. That's lightweight stuff. 16 slices. Okay. All right. I'll give you a little bit more respect. You did a pho challenge? 6 pounds of pho? Sifu, you're too Asian, bro. I thought I was Asian. Nah, I'm not that Asian. That's crazy Asian, bro. I'm gonna unplug this for a sec. 6 pounds of pho, man. Bro, that's a lot of freaking noodles, dog. That's crazy, man. 6 pounds of pho? Get the fuck out of here. Nah, that was whack. I'm sorry, guys. For real? Okay, so this is gonna get plugged in right here. This is the OLED screen, guys. I'm gonna keep this here for a sec. You know what? I'll wait till we can secure this. I'm just gonna wait for my hot glue gun to heat up. All right, let's take a quick tea break, guys. Let me show my ugly mug. Ugh. Quick tea break while we're warming up the hot glue gun. Three pounds of... Oh, what? You guys see my hair? Look at my hair. I'm growing it out. I usually have it like completely bald, but it's so bad and ugly right now. I'm gonna throw my beanie on. Okay, I bet Johnny could eat back then. Yeah, I could definitely eat like I can still eat today, but then I just feel like I'm gonna die after. That's basically what it is. My Wacom tablet's not working. What the hell? There we go. Pretty sure that was there, meat and veggies in it as well. Yeah, I got that Tito drip, man. I'm trying to get to Tito Joe status. Eventually, we're gonna get there. Do I have Tito? I don't have Tito Joe up. Cheat days make you think you can eat the world. So I have a pretty big family. Like, you know, wifey's always like, you know, she got a big family, so there's always like some family stuff to do. And yeah, it's hard to like not, because everyone has like, you know, they're like ordering food or whatever. It's too much, man. Yo, check this. Oh man, I wish I could show you that. Maybe I'll do a stream with this. I'm slowly building up my my emulation station, and this front end that I'm building, you can launch everything from like retro to Steam games. It's so fun. So this is like the arcade I should have built the whole time messing around with this cab. It's so fun. Like I can literally boot Steam games off of it. You know? It has like it does like, so this is like, it shows you, it just basically cycles through the like previews of the game as a screensaver. So this is like Afterburner right now. How fun is that, man? I've been having fun playing the old school cave shoot 'em up games. But Afterburner is crazy too. Afterburner is so ill, man. What a good game, man. All right, let's see if my let's see if this is ready. It smells ready. That's how you know the hot glue gun's ready, when it smells like it's ready. Okay. Gotta get the black glue sticks. Yo, that's a thing, Taco? Is that for real? I feel like that'll mess up the gun though, no? I've never heard of that. Yo, Taco, how you been, man? Makes it cleaner? Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I had no idea. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, it doesn't look like glue, right? Yo, I lied. I needed the snipper still. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out next time I have to re-up on glue sticks, which is gonna be like 2 years, because I have like a bucket of glue sticks. Okay, one sec, guys. I'm just gonna take this off stream for a sec, just to check it. Oh, it's USB-C. Shit, forgot. Okay, it works. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, everything works. Yay! All right, we got our screen going. Got our LEDs here. You know what? Let me go ahead and install the bottom panel. Okay. It doesn't look like semen. Amazing, bro. Oh my god. It's so true though. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'll check it out. Black glue sticks. Yeah, pause, what? Yeah. Max is like, hold up, man. Max ain't saying nothing all stream. You gotta come in and be like, what? Okay. Oh shit! I forgot to plug this back in. Look at that. This guy wouldn't have been able to play on PS5. Oh yeah, actually, he could play on PS5, but for 8 minutes. 8 whole minutes of PS5. Yo, Johnny, how come I can only play for 8 minutes? You literally only play on PS5? So this is gonna go like this, Jordan. So when you open the bottom, you gotta unplug this USB. I'm sorry, this connector for the lights. Fuck. What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. I just want to make sure this works. Fuck. Nice. I'm still gonna give you the feet. Yeah, Jordan, I'm still gonna give you the feet. So you can like clamp it down. And you can remove it when you want. Yeah, this is good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Well, maybe I should go this way. This might be actually safer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna flip it on you. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. It's actually cleaner. Okay. Doesn't really matter because I'm gonna cover this for the dub anyway. Okay. So we're gonna go that way. Okay, just disconnect the cable for the LEDs. Okay, let's get rid of this first. You ever done a fast before? Yeah, all the time, Taco. Why, what's up? Like a full fast, like the longest I've ever done a fast is like probably like 5 days. But you know, you gotta like hydrate, not like Ramadan type thing, you know what I mean? God, I used to feel so bad for my coworkers who were like practicing Ramadan. Man, I felt so bad. So when I was a manager at Apple, right? So I had like some of my employees were practicing Ramadan, and if you guys don't know, they can't eat from like until like sundown. So like they'd be working all day and like they couldn't eat until the sun went down, and especially in summertime, bro. Imagine summertime. It's like the sun goes down at like 8 or 9 p.m. sometimes in the peak of summer, and these guys haven't eaten or drinking water all day, walking around all day, helping people. I felt so bad, bro. What I would do if their break didn't fall, like for instance, just say like, you know, they're working until like 11 p.m., right? So normally their lunchtime would be 2 p.m. What I would do is I would tell them to work like 20 minutes of their lunch. Like, I'd be like, work 30 minutes into your lunch, right? Then take a half-hour break, just to whatever, you know, half-hour break. And then I would give them their lunch later at night when the sun went down, which sometimes was detrimental because it was either like pretty busy. But bro, I'm a human first, bro. Well, if they're like technically following it, dude, they're not supposed to even drink water, Pop. They're not even supposed to drink water. But well, at least from my experience. So I don't know how serious it is. But yeah, I remember my boy Samad. I was just like, brother, just fucking like take your break when it's like immediately it's sundown. And you know the crazy part about this is we worked indoors and it was like you could barely see whether or not it was like you literally either had to use an app to tell you when sundown was, or you'd literally have to like ask somebody, did the sun go down? But nowadays you could just use an app. Okay, guys. So we're gonna stick on our Daft Punk custom foam that we did. You guys think about that? We go like this. I have to go, oh, perfect. I actually have some of these, which I need. Okay, let's go ahead and prep this. Again, I'm gonna show you, every single time I'm gonna show you guys, so people who buy my DIY kits, they can do this without any problems. Go ahead and you get one side cracked like that. You fold it, hard crease, like crease it like khakis on a crib. All right, and then I don't know where I heard that. I heard that from a friend. I guess like only West Coast heads would understand. Daft Punk, yep. Okay, so you go ahead and once you have everything aligned, you align everything visually. Then once you have everything aligned, you just push down on the part that you creased, and then you pull the rug out underneath, and it lines up perfectly because it's already aligned. I'm gonna flip it over and clean this. All right, flip it over, clean this up. Hey Tom, what's up, man? How are you? Bonjour, bonjour. You're French, and I want to build a fight stick, all custom Akuma. But I'm new in this world, and I don't know how to obtain this. How much are a laser cutter engravers going for, range-wise? Okay, so Tom, if you want to get an idea for pricing, you could check out my website. It's jonyfraze.com. And then you don't have to use me, but I'm sure there's some people in France that can take care of you. There are some French builders. I would do a search for like custom fight sticks France, and you'll probably find who you're looking for. Okay, Taco. So you can get like a consumer level laser cutter for like, I would say you're gonna be spending about like $5 grand. Plus, there's a lot to do. Like if you get a laser, right? You also have to get an exhaust system, and you have to have a plate. You can't just like put the laser in the middle of your living room, like unless you want to die from burning plastic fumes. But yeah, I mean, my setup costs closer to 10 grand. Tom, I would recommend try to find someone in France first, because it's going to be too expensive to ship. I mean, I do ship to Europe, but it's just too expensive, man. Especially if you're just starting. I would recommend trying to find somebody in France first. Alright, so guys, we're going to do... Actually, that's pretty cool that we have Tom here, because we got some Daft Punk stuff from France, of course. Okay. Nice, nice. Let's put the feet on. Oh, Jordan, you still around, brother? All right, Jordan. So I'm gonna give you this option, okay? I'm gonna give you feet. I'm gonna install the feet for you. These I made you pink feet, right? But if you find yourself only really using the quick release, right? I'm gonna give you these circle foams, and you could pop them right here. Okay? I'll leave it up to you, but yeah, if you find yourself only using the magnets, then you know what I mean. But just for security, I'm gonna pop these in. Actually, I'll try. I'm gonna give you a little bit more, just in case you want to remove it every once in a while. I'll just give you a bag full of them. Fuck it. Yeah. I should be just doing this for everybody. Yeah, here's a whole fucking bag full. There we go. Okay, this is your bag of goodies. USB. You have your switcher, the level switcher here for the gravity, the little blue suction cup. USB-C port. Your remote, QR code, some stickers. Your goodie bag. But let's put the feet on, and then we still have to program it too. Oh, you know, yeah, we have to program the motherboard as well. It's gonna do a light tighten. This one's killing me. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Okay. Push all the buttons down. They get loose when you plug in the wires. Woo! Got the screen here. Okay, let's clean up a little bit. Miticio, did I say it right? Mitico FGC, what's up? Yeah, we'll show it off. I just want to, we still got to do a couple things. We got to test stuff out. Ooh, damn. Fuck, man, I'm gonna keep this one. All right, Jordan, yo, nice meeting you. I'm gonna ghost you guys. That's it. Thanks for the new stick. Catch me a combo breaker with a Daft Punk stick. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I could commission a stick for you, right? Hilarious. Okay, all done? Your meeting's done? You missed the whole build? Shoot. Okay, let's, I'm just gonna put this here. Put the stick here for a sec. Get some gloves on. Okay. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is let's update and program the board. I'm gonna hold down the start button. Down start. Get this guy programmed. Okay. Yeah, we still got a little bit more to do. Yo, check out the lights. Check out the lights. This is a new pattern. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 I like these lights. They're actually way different than the other ones. Check, check, check. Yeah. Your mom. No, your mom. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Oh, fire. New lights are fire. Yo, when you turn, I got music here. I'll turn the music up. Ooh, that's dope, right? Okay. Let me get to the actual work, guys. All right, so we gotta what you call it? We gotta update the firmware probably. I'm willing to bet this shit is like. Let's get a browser window. New window. All right, let's go and check what firmware this is on. Oops, wrong thing. GP2040. Oh, look at that! It's on 7.12. Shit. Okay. We got it pre-uploaded. All right, bet. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, I need to switch a couple things. We need to switch. I'm gonna name this. What do you call it? Oh yeah, I gotta find here. I'll name it Blip, just so we know that's your layout. If we need to switch, what did we say, Jordan? L3 and up need to swap. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Okay, yeah. So on this screen, you see where it says L3? We got to make this up. And then up, where's up? Up, we have to make L3. So that's his custom settings. Okay, so then let's go back into. Oh, you said you want to be on PS5. I'll check that. I'll do that later. Authentication settings, host USB. Oh, whoa. Oh, never mind. Xbox, PS5, host USB. PS5. Yep. Hotkey settings. I'm gonna kill all these hotkey settings. You guys, you can add your own custom hotkeys later. Save that. Boot input modes. Triangles PS5. Yep, that's cool. Gamepad, neutral, profile, blip. Okay. Next up, we gotta go to the screen settings, display configuration. Okay, screen options, layout options. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off turbo. D-pad mode. Do we need that? No, we don't need that. SOCD you want on, and then I'll do profile. I think those are the three that we need. Input mode, the turbo mode, D-pad. Yeah, SOCD you need. And then the screen, we gotta choose, where did I put Jordan's file? There we go, Daft Punk, here we go. Jordan's Daft Punk logo, hit save. Oh wait, we also have to do, oh yeah, I'm just gonna say leverless, stickless. It's already leverless, that's cool. Yeah, I'll just hit save. You can mess with this more, Jordan, but in the settings. Okay, let's reboot to controller mode. Okay. Oh, okay. I gotta do this for you guys on screen. I gotta do this for you guys on the screen. Yeah, you can do it on Mac. Okay. All right. So first of all, let me unplug it. Okay. When I plug it in, okay. Watch the screen. Daft Punk right there, and then it flips to the GP2040 stuff. Okay. Oh, this is. Let me double check the inputs. Let's double check the inputs. Oh, it's set to PS5. Okay, I just gotta switch it to... I'm gonna switch this to PC mode first, guys. Just because it's easier to work with on PC. Okay, X input. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so let's test left. Let's test down. Let's test right. Good. Let's test up, which is the smaller button, which is not what I'm used to. L3 is the thumb. Okay, 1, 2, 3, good. 1, 2, 3, good. 1, 2. PS button is working. Start button's working. And share button's working. That's everything. Okay. I've watched Johnny make at least 20 on this channel. Yeah, thanks, Never Exit. Okay, so let's do a quick test, real quick. Do a quick test. Oh, dude, I'm not sure if I'll be able to use the up key. How many sticks I've made? Hundreds at this point, man. Yeah, I keep Taco every time every year. If you go back to my YouTube channel, I do a recap of all the builds that I've done. I think I've did like 50 to 60 for the last 3 years, and then that's not even counting BnB and Espada. That's just for the dub. Yo, I'm really fucking with these lights. Yeah, this is the new shit, guys. These new lights are fire. So fire. It's kind of like a pattern, man. Oh, I love it. Okay. Do like 1K? Well, I need you... So the buttons are not Sanwa? No, these are... I stock Gravity KTs now on my website. And they're at the lowest setting. Who is making the lights? Yeah, you gotta run back to the stream. Never. Yeah. Like I have it installed. The LEDs installed. Oh, this is so difficult. I'm not used to the layout, brother. I'm just not used to the layout. Oh wow. How do you play like this with the small thumb, the small jump button? It's actually not that bad. I could probably get used to it. Oh, there you go. Okay. What the hell? Oh, you know what it is? I have my training mode stuff set to the L3 buttons and stuff, so it's like it's causing all these weird things to happen. I got leverless combos. Wait. Actually, I don't. Never mind. Yeah, see, I'm doing all the training mode stuff. Because that's a L... I need to learn this. Wait. Is that a thing? Can I actually do this in a match? These controls work better in Guilty Gear. Okay, everything works great though. Feels good. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I keep hitting these other buttons, like the L3 buttons and stuff, because it's set to training mode stuff, so it's hard to like. Okay. All right, guys, everything does work. Let's disconnect it. Wow, but real quick, look at the LEDs, man. I really love. Hold on, Siri, turn off the basement lights. Hold on, let's. Oh man, check that out. Yeah. Mic check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would just leave it in this mode, Jordan. This mode's fire. RGB, yeah, better execution for sure. Yes, sir. So hold on, you could use the remote too. Hold on, let me grab the remote. Okay, yeah, so you could just change the colors. So it's like green. Oh, you guys can't see it. Can you see this? Here you go. So yeah, it's like green, yellow. You can just change all the colors that you want. Blue. Blue looks crazy too. So I'm gonna leave it on that on this mode. This is the best for sure. With a remote for the remote. Yep. And you could use a Bluetooth app too. You could use a Bluetooth app. Okay, guys. Siri, basement on. There we go. Let's go back. Finish the build, guys. Okay, we got our little pack here. No, this stick, the lights are Bluetooth. The lights are Bluetooth. Does that make sense? Put it down here. Yeah, this is done, guys. Let's do a quick tour. Okay, so we got the boys. Got the boys up top, you know. So we have the direction panel here. This is kind of like a play on the Chamba Sapphire, but Jordan didn't want the extra buttons that were here. I think there was like 1 or 2 buttons here. He didn't want those buttons, so we just removed those. Yeah, there's 1 here, 1 here, or 2 here, something like that. Yeah, Your buttons here, so we remove that. It's kind of different. It's more of like a Vuelich style leverless on this side. Okay. Daft Punk logo here. We arranged this beautiful background. You know, slapped a couple things together, kind of make it look cool. All right. On this side, you have the red side. On the decks right over here, we have Jordan's gamer tag, which is Blip, right over here. Okay. This side is the boys again, Daft Punk logo in the back. Right. Oh, and I forgot. We also have this side has the okay. This side has, check it out. If you do this, okay, you have an NFC tag and it pulls up one more time music video on YouTube. Oh, you saw that? That was fire, right? How fire is that? Fire, right? Right. Okay. And then this side is the blue side on the decks here for the dub logo right there, just to represent. Okay. The rear side, boys again here. Oh, I forgot. Throughout the whole front and back sides, we have harder, better, faster, stronger. Okay. We have this really nice like CMYK, except white. But yeah, black, yellow, magenta, blue kind of match the graphics a little bit, you know. And then on the bottom we have a custom engraved Daft Punk logo, and then the magenta feet. Also, it has magnetic. If he doesn't want to use the feet, you can just remove. You can remove these, and then just use it as a clip-on bottom because it has magnets on here. LEDs as well. You guys saw the LEDs. But yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna make sure it works on PS5, and I'll probably get it packed up and shipped today if I can. All right. Johnny put in the work to keep the lines parallel. Holy, yeah, you have to. Yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be my time for today. I definitely have another build to do. I'm just waiting for some. I'll probably do the build either Wednesday night or Thursday. We have to wait for some Amazon parts to come. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sometime probably like closer to the end of the week, I'll probably do another build, and I might sneak in a graphic while we're waiting for the homie Danichu, who is next on the queue. Grimlock also has a build coming, but the parts are coming. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Let's man, this is fire. Yeah, I'm Jordan, yo, peace, bro. I'm gonna ghost you guys. You never see me again. Catch me at Combo Breaker with this fire Daft Punk stick. Nah, I'm just playing. I can't do that, man. It's too personal, man. Too personal. All right, guys. Enjoy. Take care, guys. We are